In this video, I'm going to share the most common bad money habits that hold people back. The first is paying yourself last. I first learned this from the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, where he explains that people generally pay their bills in two ways. The first is the poor people's habit. As soon as the paycheck arrives, they pay rent, phone bills, subscriptions, and social expenses, and then save whatever is left, if anything remains at all. The second is the rich people's habit. They do the opposite and pay themselves first. This is the approach you should follow. Take at least 10% of your income and put it into your savings the moment you get paid, treating it like any other bill. This practice is essential because it ensures you save before spending on anything else. The second bad money habit is getting too comfortable with bad debt. These days, debt has become so normal that people use it to buy even the smallest things, presents, clothes, and everyday items. I follow a simple rule. If I can't afford to pay for something in full and in cash, then I shouldn't be buying it with any form of debt. Remember, credit card companies want you to be careless with your finances because that is how they make money. The average credit card interest rate is around 22%, which cancels out any benefits or rewards they offer if you are unable to pay the balance in full. This connects back to the first rule about paying yourself first and saving enough so you are not forced to rely on debt. A third important habit is building a financial buffer. Aim for at least 6 months of expenses saved, and this begins by paying yourself first and consistently putting aside that initial 10%. Once you've built a solid emergency fund, you can use any additional savings to start growing an investment fund and explore suitable investment options. The fourth bad money habit is not knowing your income or expenses properly. If you don't understand your starting point, you can't plan where you want to go. This also connects to lifestyle inflation, the tendency for spending to increase as income increases. The more money people make, the more they spend, creating a continuous cycle of earning more, then buying a bigger house, a better car, or additional luxuries. Income and expenses must be understood clearly if you want to move forward financially. People who know their assets, know their liabilities, and have a clear goal for where they want to go, as well as the steps required to get there, are far more likely to earn substantial money and build long-term wealth than people who only dream about being rich but have no plan for acquiring or managing money. Simply becoming aware of your numbers and seeing them in black and white pushes you into action. The fifth bad money habit is having expensive hobbies. Many people enjoy shopping or engaging in activities that drain their finances. To improve your financial position, you can either save more from your current income or earn more by creating additional income streams, and the best approach is a balance of both. You cannot build wealth if you earn more but spend everything, and you also cannot build significant wealth by focusing only on saving because there is a limit to how much you can cut back. Cashback websites and discount strategies help only to a point. True wealth requires thinking about both sides of the equation, saving a larger percentage of what you make and increasing your income. The saving side has a cap, but the earning side is unlimited. There is infinite potential, whether through investing in the stock market, asking for a raise, or starting a side hustle. You must break the bad habit of believing that saving alone will make you wealthy. The seventh bad money habit is paying too much in taxes. Taxes will be the largest expense in your life, and while everyone must pay them, many people do not take steps to legally reduce their tax. Wealthy people often understand legal corporate structures that offer tax advantages, and they hire tax advisors to help minimize their tax bills. One of the most effective ways to increase your wealth is to understand tax rules well enough to ensure they work in your favor. For example, investing through an ISA or a Roth IRA allows you to shelter dividends and profits from taxes, and operating under a business structure can also provide legal tax benefits. Even if you disagree with minimizing taxes and prefer to pay more, it is still worthwhile to understand the rules so you can legally reduce your tax bill and redirect that money toward causes and values you personally support, rather than letting others decide how it is used. I have been considering making a video on taxes. I already have a summary prepared, but I've been hesitant because it is a topic that can be interpreted in different ways, so let me know if you would like to see it. The eighth bad money habit is waiting too long to invest. Once you have savings and the financial buffer we discussed earlier, you should begin investing so your money can start working for you. It is also important to diversify your investments to prepare for different economic situations and market conditions. The eighth bad money habit is waiting too long to invest. You want to avoid leaving excess money sitting in a bank account because inflation reduces its value every year. Once you have enough saved, start exploring investment strategies and build a mix of safer investments along with some higher risk ones you are comfortable potentially losing. Do not keep more money in the bank than you actually need. There will always be excuses not to invest: lack of time, not having enough money, or not knowing where to begin. But the longer you delay, the harder you will have to work later to achieve the same results.